All right, you guys, so it's time that we go ahead and take a look at some of the best decks for Season 17 in Clash Royale. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So I always get the question of why I record these videos at the end of every season instead of the beginning of the new season. And that's mainly because I want to show that if these decks can be good right now, then they can be even better the following season. Also, it's because I don't want to get up at like 4 a.m. when the update drops to record. So yeah. So our first deck for this video is going to be this 3.4 Elixir Royal Giant deck. Supercell pretty much did nothing to change this deck, and it already is one of the best Royal Giant decks in the entire game. Sure, they did nerf the Electro Wizard by a little bit, but it's still going to be an extremely solid card, and they did nothing to change the rest of the cards in this deck, so it's going to be one of the best decks for you to use in Season 17. All right, so we're going to start things off against the Savage one. So one thing I would like to note, even though Elite Barbarians will be getting a buff, and they will be a lot better and more effective tank killers than they should be, everywhere, I guess you could say, I still think Royal Giant is going to end up being fine because it's just all the cards in this deck just do really well. So yeah. So the man is playing at Expo. I don't know how to feel. I don't feel anything right now. I'm emotionless. That's how I feel. Royal Giant is good against Expo. That's something that's really nice. And he played a defensive Expo very early, which is good for me, I guess. So he's gonna log and fireball on my fisherman. I want to go in with the Royal Giant. I want to do that right now. I don't know if that's the move because I know he has Tesla, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna send in a Royal Ghost as well and maybe try to get something rolling. All right, Royal Ghost, get rid of the archers, please. All right, so that resulted in nothing, but you know what? That's okay. We're all good. Come on, Player Expo right now. I dare you. You know what? I'm gonna cycle a Heal Spirit. He's not gonna play his Expo. I'll cycle a dang Heal Spirit, all right? He missed the log. What a man. What an actual mad lad. He missed the log, bro. All right, there's that. You know what? I'm going to take fireball value on those Expos whenever I can. If I can get tower damage with it, I feel like taking fireball value is good. All right, so we're going to go ahead, slow roll a hunter. That's going to do its thing against those archers. Bro, what is that ice golem placement? That's not going to do anything for you. All right, so now we're going to do Royal Giant at the bridge. Might as well send in a dang Heal Spirit, you feel? I'm a fireball that Tesla. That is fireball value. I know I said a fireball the Expos. I'm fireballing the Teslas, okay? And that Royal Giant is gonna get some good damage. That's what we love to see. All right, I kind of like him fireballing the Fisherman because that gives me so much room with my Electro Wizard Hunter because then he has no other responses and I'm just absolutely in love with how he's letting me play. It's absolutely beautiful. Heal Spirit gets on the Royal Giant. It's so glorious to see. That's fireball value with the archers. And let's see how much damage we can get. That Royal Ghost is going to get on that tower. It's going to give me like 2 or 3 hits. It's going to give me, 2 hits, man. We almost got 3. Not quite, though. Although I got this man on the ropes. I feel like I'm playing this how you would want to play against the Expo player, You want to keep him on the ropes. He gave up. He's given up. Let's see if he's emoting at all. If I emote at you, will you emote back? Come on, man. I'm not trying to be hurtful. I'm just having fun, man. But I would say that is a textbook example of how to deal with Expo. I dealt with that perfectly fine. Royal Giant is already good against Expo, but I dealt with that perfectly. Not trying to brag or anything. I just think I played good, okay? All right, so the next deck we're going to be looking at is another staple from this meta. But again, Supercell did nothing to change it, so why would you not use it? And it's going to be this deck right here, Fireball Bait, 4.3 Elixir Edition. Now, the normal variant of this deck has a Goblin Cage instead of a Barb Hut, but just because of the sheer dominance of the Barb Hut, I replaced it for the Goblin Cage. They did nothing for the Barb Huts. We're using it. We're using this whole deck again because, like I said, Supercell did nothing to change it. All right, so let's go ahead against Martwizuo from Acid Tower. Again, these names are questionable at best. He starts out with that, so I'll start out with this. That's just great. That Heal Spirit still jumped. Oh my goodness. So we're both playing Fireball Bait type decks, it would seem. What are you going to play to counter those barbarians? What are you going to play? An Ice Golem? Okay. Then you're going to play something else, a Magic Archer. Alrighty then. Those barbarians still should get some hits though. We're going to get 1 hit, 2 hits? Not just 1 hit. Whatever. Oh man. The man has Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Magic Archer at the bridge. He fireballed our Magic Archer. But we're going to take that out nice and easy because recruits are insane. And it's a very interesting thing to say in 2020. The fact that Royal Recruits are a good card in Clash Royale, I never thought I'd see the day. So he's probably going to play Royal Pigs at the bridge. Am I right? Yup, he's going to do that. So we're going to fireball all of that. Oh no, get rid of the Heal spirit, please. Get rid of it. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you, Barbarian. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna magic archer for that ice golem because I'd honestly rather go same lane. So we're gonna get some geometry there and do that. For this mini P.E.K.K.A, we can drop our recruits off just like that. We'll split them 4 and 2. So that way he'll have to deal with both lanes. So he's gonna choose a split 2 and 1. So our recruits on the left probably should get more damage done. Let's see if that ends up being the reality. Even though he logs, that Zappy's only single targeting. And that recruit is gonna do some damage, man. That is beautiful. The Royal recruits being good is like the most 2020 thing imaginable. But it is a reality. An interesting reality. But a reality nonetheless. All right, so we have good damage done on both lanes. Things are looking great. They are looking really great. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fireball that magic archer. And then what else we're gonna do? We're going to play our Royal Hogs at the bridge. We have some barbarians tanking. So let's go ahead and do that. He's going to fireball. That's okay because we're still going to get some damage. Fireball is not a complete counter to the Royal Pigs. And as you can see, we still get an absolute crap ton of damage. We're going to do a really high magic archer. We're going to line up on those zappies. We're not getting geometry. I wasn't intending to. I just wanted to get multiple zappies at once with those freaking magic archer geometry shots. So that magic archer on his end is being annoying. So we're going to take it out with a barb barrel. Oh my goodness. Look at everything. And we're just going to heal it all up. We're going to heal it up with the dang heal spirit. And we're going to fireball those zappies. Just get them out. We don't need you in here, zappies. All right. Then what we're going to do, we're going to magic archer at the bridge. I think that's going to be good game. That's going to be good game because the magic archer is just going to get some geometry. And that's pretty much good game at this point. I mean, we just have to fireball cycle and we're just golden. Or we're just even more golden that way because the magic archer just got some geometry. I wasn't even intending for that to happen, but it did happen. And oh my goodness, this deck is insane. Honestly, if I were to recommend any of these decks, I recommend this one. I think it's the lowest skill one to play and it's just so dominant, man. And honestly, especially if your opponent doesn't have a fireball, it makes it even harder to deal with because all these cards are meant to be, you know, fireball bait cards. And if they don't have a fireball, then you're pretty much good to go. So the last deck I'm going to show you guys is a bit of a wild card, probably one that you guys wouldn't expect. And it is a card that got a rework recently, of course, with that being the Elite Barbarians. And this is that deck for the E-Barbs. It's a 4.0 deck. It's the best E-Barbs deck I could find that actually looks like a real deck. So here it is. It's extremely defensive. We have the Exi-NATO combo, but overall, I think it can work. Let's just see, man. All right, so here we go against Angel V from German Elite with this cringe Elite Barbarians deck, but let's see if it works. I'm gonna rush Fire Spirits to the bridge. What are you gonna do? You're probably gonna zap him. I'm calling it right now. You're gonna zap. He does a tornado. Oh my goodness. So that means if he doesn't have any responses for my bandit, he won't be able to king to activate with my bandit, which is good for me. I'm a fan of that. But for real, this is such a weird deck. Okay, so it looks like we're playing against a golem deck though. So we have the Exi-NATO combo along with the P.E.K.K.A. This is gonna be good for us, hopefully. It should be very good for us. So you know what we're gonna do, gamers? We're gonna play E-Barbs in front of that Executioner. And we're gonna go off right here. We're gonna do the Exi-NATO right here. Get that stuff going. Taking out the cannon cart in all of its glory. Except it's not really glorious because it's just gone, you feel? All right, I want this man to play his golem. I really want him to. I just want him to do it. I just want him to. So that way he can just P.E.K.K.A Exi-NATO it to death. And then just have a massive counter push. We're going to try a bandit opposite lane. See what that can do. What are you going to do for a lumberjack? Yep, that's not surprising. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a P.E.K.K.A right there. Going opposite lane, all right? That's how that's going to work out. Is that Mega Minion really not being targeted? Oh no, that's not good. And he is an Electro Dragon as well. Oh my goodness. This is the most unholy golem deck I've played against in an extremely long time. So unholy, but then again, I can't say much at all. I can say nothing with this deck I'm playing. All right, you know what? He played golem. I'm going to rush opposite lane E-Barbs. That's just how this is going to work. That's exactly how this is going to work. And we're going to get a lot of damage done with those E-Barbs. But also, we're probably going to end up taking a lot of damage considering golem. But we're going to Exi-NATO. Can that Exi-NATO get rid of the cannon cart? Just get rid of the cannon cart, please. Yes, we got rid of the cannon cart. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. Then I can P.E.K.K.A on top of the lumberjack. The bandit can help out as well. Guys, we're actually defending. We're actually defending. We took tower and we're defending effectively. Oh, what does Clash Royale come to? All right, I'm about to fireball that. Is that... No, internet, what are you doing? What just happened? I guess it fireballed. All right, at this point, this man should give up. He is lost. He is lost. Is this lost? Yes, this is lost. You guys remember that meme, the lost meme? So yeah, my man just took the L against E-Barbs. Imagine what this deck can do next season when the E-Barbs are going to be an actual good card. It's gonna be unreal. But overall, all of these decks are extremely solid. If I were to recommend one, as I said, I would recommend this one. But I feel like you can have success with all these, especially the Royal Giant deck. And again, this one's a little bit of a wild card, but I still think you could have success with it. So yeah, gamers, that's gonna wrap it up for today's Clash Royale video. And if you guys did enjoy, then be sure to leave a like down below. I greatly appreciate it. And also, if you're new to the channel and you like all things Clash Royale, then be sure to subscribe down below. I would greatly appreciate it. But anyway, gamers, it's your boy Solar Fury signing off. Peace out, guys. Have a nice day.